Good afternoon, YWCA friends, family, and mission squad tuning in. This is a special mini series of the Butterfly Effect, where we will get to know our new YWCA board members together. This is series 3, episode 4 of the Butterfly Effect. Now, if this is the first time that you're tuning into the Butterfly Effect, YWCA NENY started this series 2 years ago during the pandemic. It's an empowerment series where volunteers interview inspiring women in our community who hopefully will inspire you. For this special mini series, my colleague Lauren and I will be interviewing new board members. So we will continue the series in November with new hosts and guests with a focus on Homelessness Awareness Month and gratitude. So today, I would love to welcome our wonderful guest, Pennie Cuevas. The crowd goes wild. Welcome, Pennie. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I have a series of questions for you, and I want it to be as authentic as possible. And we are so excited to have you here. So let's get into it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from and what do you do currently?
I grew up in Schenectady. I went to Niskayuna High School, and then I went to college in Boston, and then to med school in the Bronx. And kind of as part of medicine, got really interested in public health, so came back up to Albany to do a preventive medicine residency, and have been there kind of ever since. I've been working at CDPHP for the last 5 years or so, where I'm focused on healthcare quality. So I really like to kind of see what we can do to improve the health of our members and improve and focus on health equity.
That is super amazing. Thank you for all of your service to our community, right? Like, public health is a hot topic, right? But we're talking about public health in a way that's more equitable and inclusive for all people from different walks of life. So we champion you for that. And that is what the YW is about, guys. So Pennie, how do you balance life and work? Like, life, work, balance. What does that look like for you?
So I'm really lucky that I'm able to work part-time at CDPHP. So I love being there and really feel like I am able to make an impact when I'm there. But at the same time, I'm have a lot of time, at home. So I'm fully able to kind of enjoy my home life and my kids. So I think I've got the perfect balance in the way that I've got it situated right now. So I love my work and I love my home. So I feel like I'm really lucky to kind of be able to really enjoy both to the fullest.
You sound like a Wonder Woman to me. I can imagine how you would sound to our audience and everyone tuning in. I'm so happy that you have that great work-life balance because it's super important for our mental, physical, and emotional health. So can you tell me about a role model or mentor that you have had in your life? And then can you tell us, like, what were the qualities that inspired you about that person?
So, as I said, I came to back to Albany to do a preventive medicine residency, and the director of that was Mary Applegate. So she was kind of a public health physician also, and Mary was just incredible, so smart, like always had so much, like just knew so much about all areas of public health, whatever topic we were talking about. She had insight to give. She had kind of new thoughts about what was relevant. She was kind of always able to see the full picture. So I learned so much from Mary and also was so inspired by her and kind of, again, thinking about where we are in public health today. The last time I saw Mary, she retired a few years ago, but the last time I saw her was pretty recently because we were both volunteering at a COVID vaccination site. So just to kind of see that, in retirement, she's still trying to be as involved as she can with public health is just really inspiring to kind of, because I kind of want to have hopefully a lifelong public health career as well.
Yeah, that sounds super amazing. I've definitely heard her name before. I'm a transplant, and her name has come up in different circles. So that's amazing that she has inspired you in that way. And I hope that you're inspiring our audience in that way because you're surely inspiring me right now. So let's get into the fun question. You ready for a fun question?
I don't know.
This is like the best question ever. It's an icebreaker, but it's also a way for us to get to know like how you strategize. So if you were stranded on an island, Pennie, what three things would you want with you and why?
So I feel my husband and I have been fans of the Alone show, which basically puts people onto not necessarily islands, but out in the middle of nowhere, and they are allowed way more than three things, and they are way more expert than I am. So I feel like three is a little unfair, but I'm also going to be a little unfair, and I'm going to take things that they are not allowed to take. So I could not at all be alone. I totally need my family around me, so I would definitely have my family. I would make sure so that's number one. Number two, I would make sure we had plenty of food to kind of cover our nutritional needs. And then third, my passion and my kind of unhealthy passion is dessert. So I would make sure to have plenty of cake and ice cream with us also.
Any favorite cake or favorite ice cream, or is it anything?
I would say my favorite is like a chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
Wow. Okay. So you like Talenti? Is that like your jam or no?
What is that?
Talenti, the ice cream brand. Is that
I
your
haven't heard of that one. I'll have to check it out.
All right. So
Stewart's. I'm all about Stewart's ice
oh,
cream.
Stuart, okay. Of course, we're in upstate New York. Why wouldn't it be, right? So tell me something unique about you that you believe others should know.
Well, I'm a very kind of hands-on, do-it-yourself person. Before we moved back to Albany, we lived in a very small apartment, and so we didn't have a lot of opportunity to kind of take on projects. But now that we've moved up and have a house, I'm all about do-it-yourself projects. And when we first moved in, I ripped out all the carpet and installed hardwood floor all myself, and I've done all sorts of tiling and painting, and however I can kind of get my hands dirty, I'm all about doing that.
That is super cool. I imagine to be able to do the same thing, hands on, build my own home from my own hands, me and my family. So that is super cool. Is there anything else you think we should know about you?
That and the desserts. Those are my two passions.
Everyone, please understand if you want your way into Penny's heart, bring her some dessert, okay?
Yes, bring cookies and I'll be there.
Good to know that. Duly noted, Penny. So, from where do you draw your inspiration? And, especially getting through a tough day, where do you get that oomph to keep going?
It's hard. And I think kind of depends. I think I'm very goal oriented. So whatever it is, whether it's at work, at home with the kids, at home with the project, I think knowing what's the goal that I'm trying to achieve or what's the end result. And again, having a clear picture and then really being able to see, okay, I'm checking the boxes and getting through that. So maybe I didn't get a lot done today, but I'm closer to where I was, and then really being able to celebrate that end goal and seeing, I've done this, so the next goal is now achievable too.
Right. That's awesome. So, can you name a significant event in your life that has shaped who you are?
I think it's a tough one, and I think kind of becoming a parent, maybe it's not an event, but it's been a progressive event, and just having kids and seeing how much it changes your perspective on everything, like wanting to. It's not about me. It's what, I'm always thinking about how is this going to affect the kids and how can we kind of do that and how can I make things better for them and, be a good example for them. So I think having kids has just I obviously wanted to be a parent and I'm happy to be a parent, but it's just the way it has transformed me and given me new perspective. I certainly was not expecting, and I'm just so thankful for that.
Yeah. So how old are your babies? We forgot to ask.
Yeah, I have three kiddos. They're well, my oldest one, I don't know if he would be happy to be called a kiddo. He's 13, and then I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. The older two are boys, and then my daughter Elsie is 6.
That's amazing. Super amazing. Hello to the teenager, right? We want some respect. That's so cute. All right. So our last question, which makes me so sad because it's been so amazing speaking with you, is when you hear our mission, eliminating racism, empowering women, tell me about how you and the YW are making an impact in these areas or how you plan to.
Yeah, I mean, I think the mission, eliminating racism, empowering women, like I think we've seen throughout many years of history as well as recent history how important this is, how we can look back, just like I was saying before, like we can look back and see what we've achieved, and achievement and progress is so possible. And yet, let's set that next goal and really eliminate. Let's get to that end goal. So I think it's an amazing mission, and I'm just so impressed by what the YW has done and all the supports that it's put in place, and all the. I mean, I'm pretty new. I mean, as you said, I'm a new board member, so new to this role, but just, everything that since I've been involved, all the amazing team members that I've met. So I'm so impressed by what the YW does. And that's why I wanted to be here. I'm so happy to be here. So I certainly can't take credit for anything myself, but I am really looking forward to kind of joining everybody and being part of this work.
Awesome. Are there any last thoughts that you would like to share with us?
As I said, I'm so happy to be here. Can't wait to kind of get more involved and however I can meet more people. So just thank you.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Guys, you had an opportunity to meet our amazing new board member, Pennie Cuevas. She is in public health and she loves desserts, and we should always shower her with them. Congratulations to you, your family, your children. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our mission and believing in what we do. So, guys, thank you for joining us today. And we encourage you guys to follow us on Facebook, on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram. We will have many updates on any one of our social media platforms and more ways for you all to get involved and donate. So we thank you for this time. We wish you a wonderful, blessed day. And once again, Pennie, thank you for being with us. You are amazing.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.